Hello, third graders. Welcome. You have found lesson 1.13. And we're going to start lesson 1.13 by reviewing a little bit from yesterday, and then we're going to move into some mass number problems. Now, mass, the word is kind of like weight, right? They're not the exact same thing, but for our purposes, the idea is the same. Mass is the amount of matter, the amount of stuff that's inside something. So I've taken a little froggy and I have put them on this object here. Do you remember what is this object called? It is called a pan balance. A pan balance. It has two pans and it's used to balance things. So we could add, let's see, add 5 grams. Oh, that's going to help. I think he might kind of weigh a lot. 10, 15. Should we do another one? 20. 20. Oh, I think we're over actually now. So let's take 5 of these off, maybe go with 4. There it is. 5, 10, 15, 20. What's the total mass of our froggy here? You should have said 24 grams, right? 24 grams. So that's what we did yesterday. Now let's go into some things today. So we have grams, and the thing you can think about when you're thinking about grams is that 1 gram is the same mass about as a paper clip, right? Usually one of those little bigger ones. A paper clip is 1 gram. Now we can also, here's a new piece of learning here. We can also have something called a kilogram. Now, kilo is a prefix or a word part that means 1,000. Kilo is 1,000. So whenever you see kilo, whether it's kilometer, kilogram, kiloliter, anytime you see kilo, it's talking about 1,000 of something. So a kilogram is going to be equal to 1,000 grams, right? Now, a kilogram can be represented by a 1 liter bottle of water. Now, most often we see 2 liter bottles, and those are 2,000 kilograms or 2,000 grams. But the key thing to remember here is that 1 gram, if you add 1,000 of them, then you are up to what's called a kilogram, right? So a kilogram would be equal to 1,000 large paper clips. Okay, so grams and kilograms, that's part of our new learning here today. All right, now we have this page in our Math SRB, but we're going to be using it on the screen, so you don't need to open it up unless you really want to have that page open for yourself on page 271. What I would like for you to do is to open up here to this page that says Mass Number Stories. It is page 29. Open up to it now. And so we're going to be using some of this data in this chart about the mass of these different sports balls, right? So the tennis ball is 57 grams and so on. So here's our first question. One soccer ball has a mass of about how many grams? So we need to look back at the chart and find the soccer ball. There it is. You tell me, how many grams is the soccer ball? It is 425 grams. So the first thing we're going to do is write that here. We're going to do a lot of this page here together today. 425. Dylan carries 2 soccer balls outside for gym class. What is the mass of 2 soccer balls together? What if you put 2 soccer balls together? How much would that be? Well, we'd have 2 groups of 425. Oh, that's a lot of adding. Let's see if we remember this. We haven't gone over this yet this year. If we had 425 plus 425, there's some different ways that we could add this. I'm going to add this by adding the ones place first. We could have 10 here and carry the 1. The tens place, we'd have 5, and then 8 plus 8. 4 plus 4 is 8. So this would be about 850 grams. right? So we're going to use this data off of this chart to help us answer some questions about grams. Now, could you have done partial sums? Yes, right? 400 plus 400, 20 plus 20, and 5 plus 5, and then added those together. If that's the method that you prefer right now, that's great too. All right, here we go. One golf ball has a mass of about, let's look, there it is, 43 grams. We're going to write that here, 43. Keisha can juggle 3 golf balls. If she drops one golf ball, what is the mass of the remaining balls? So, first question is, well, if she drops one golf ball, how many golf balls does she still have in her hands? She still has two, right? Each of those weighs 43 grams. What do you think we should do to solve this problem? Okay, here's what I would do. I would take this 43. This is the first golf ball, another 43, and let's add it together. Right? 3 plus 3 is 6, and 4 plus 4 is 8. Or 40 plus 40 is 80, and 3 plus 3 is 6. 80 plus 6 is 86. Right? Those methods both work. 86. All right. Number 3 is you are going to make up your own number story. So I'm going to put the screen back on the sports balls so that you can see the different amounts. And then I'm going to have you pause this so that you can write your own number story in that space. Okay, go ahead and, oh, here, let's show this so you can see them all. Let's see, that's pretty, one hiding down here. There it is. All right, so here are your choices. You're going to now write your own number story. So you'll have it paused for a while. All right. Now, if you have written this number story, which is what you're supposed to have done, here's what I'm going to suggest. If number 4 says trade papers with a partner and solve problem 3. So if you have somebody who can trade with you, right? Or really just to do your problem, if you have somebody at home or near you that can do your problem, great, right? Ask them, see if they can do it. Maybe mom could do it or older brother or something like that. If not, then I want you to do the work for your problem down here, right? So you have two choices. After you've written this problem, you can either ask somebody else to solve it, and then you can kind of check their work. They can write down here in this space, or you can do it yourself. You can solve the problem down here. But either way, you're going to have some writing down here that shows the solution to your number story. Okay. All right. So we've been learning about number stories with mass. Right. Mass is very similar to weight, and you've got a chance to make up your own number story here for number 3. All right. That is all. If you have any questions, please make sure to reach out to me, and good luck.